again, I didn't know if I could do this book to bring people here to this place. And to me, this part that I'm about to go through is about as dark as it gets. In the marshes, you heard no children's cries, not even murmurs. They waited silently in the mud. It was really something. When we uncovered a woman with a nursling, the infant would not even whimper. It was miraculous, so to speak. Many Tutsis no longer asked to be spared. That was how they greeted death among themselves. They had stopped hoping. They knew they had no chance for mercy and went off without a single prayer. They knew they were abandoned by everything, even by God. They no longer spoke to him at all. They were leaving in suffering to join him and no longer asked him for anything, not comfort, not blessing, not welcome. They no longer prayed, even to drive away the fear of an agonizing death. It was too astounding. It was unnatural. Even animals that know nothing of pity, nothing of anguish, nothing of evil, they cry out terribly at the moment of the fatal blow. That mystery drove us to many discussions. We sought explanations for these Tutsis who went off into death without breaking their silence. That could frighten us sometimes at night because it was said that such calmness must be a bad omen from heaven. And here's one of the other killers talking about that silent death from the Tutsis. When the Tutsis were caught, many died without a word. In Rwanda, people say, "Die like a lamb" in the Bible. Of course, in Rwanda, there are no sheep, so we have never heard their cry. It sometimes touched us painfully that they awaited death in silence. Evenings, we would ask over and over, why no protest from these people who are about to leave? Why do they not beg for mercy? The organizers claimed that the Tutsis felt guilty for the sin of being Tutsi. Some kept saying they felt responsible for the misfortunes they had brought upon us. Well, I knew that was not true. The Tutsis were not asking for anything in those fatal moments because they no longer believed in words. They had no more faith in crying out. Like frightened animals, for example, howling to be heard above the mortal blows. An overpowering sorrow was carrying those people away. And they felt so abandoned, they did not even open their mouths. And while all that was happening, where were we?